the Attack on Titan banner just dropped, and we already know the character dropping next. I don't know how I'm making this thumbnail or title, but you might have already been spoiled. It's a very, very hype banner. Similar to, the hype banner we had before Attack on Titan, Matrona. We're getting another one on that level. It's Elaine. Elaine. We go from Matrona to Elaine. I've been begging, pissing, and shitting that they make way too many original characters, and I want, characters from the actual series to have units. I guess this is what I asked for, huh? You get what you deserve. Never mind the fact that there are already 5 Elaines, 2 of which are this very same one. This is gonna be this character, right? This is gonna be this named character. And I'm all for buffing categories that need characters. So, for example, this Elaine is gonna be a fairy buffer, probably like a fairy support unit, which this Elaine was already a fairy support unit, but sure. They couldn't make a new named one? A gold armor Glocks? Would it be too hard to make a gold armor Glocks? I don't know, man. Maybe it would. Maybe it would be too hard. And, you already have her cards. The attack card, a blue card. Just like the other Elaine does. Her passive looks like this, and if you were wondering, maybe it was an outfit for some reason, no, she has a coin. So it is indeed a unit. Am I saying you should skip every banner and pull for Elaine because fairies are gonna be the meta? Oh, baby. Sure. It's one thing, right? So, we are definitely getting an LR after this Attack on Titan, because it's been a long time now since the last LR. Compared to from the first LR to the second LR, they definitely are waiting longer between the second and third LR, because if you go back to the first LR we had Meliodas, the celebration that, was in the anniversary and the new LR, they gave us like 60 LR coins or something for free alongside the event, right? So they definitely felt like they could rush in a next LR much sooner than, than now, for example. So I'm going to assume either we're getting a new LR as soon as the lane drops, or as soon as Labyrinth goes away, and then we get Hero Arena back. Those would be my... okay, yeah. The 14th should be when Hero Arena... Oh, this Labyrinth is short. Wow, this Labyrinth is very short. Labyrinth usually... Maybe the last one was also short and I just didn't notice. Labyrinth usually lasts like a month and a half. This one is leaving in... what is it, 3 weeks? That's like half the duration of usual. Okay. I mean, this is definitely to accommodate Hero Arena, right? So yeah, okay, once Labyrinth leaves, we're probably getting a new LR. And this LR is now highly likely, knowing there's a new Elaine, going to be a king. Like, the chances would be astronomical to see a new Elaine come out and then not be king as the new LR. If they drop a random character, like a Goddess Liz's LR, and drop an Elaine alongside it, that would be just so strange. Unless somehow Elaine has like a woman passive. You know how in Labyrinth there's like passives like buff your attack based on how many women you have? Something like that. Yeah, I'm guessing either Festival King is going to become an LR, or perhaps Blue Skinny King. I mean, listen, they made Green Escanor. Blue Skinny King, I would argue, back in the day where Green Escanor was relevant, was just as relevant as Green Escanor. And, as much and as long of a meta character as Green Escanor. Obviously, Escanor is different because he's a much more beloved character, especially this version of King. Chad King is where majority of people were like, oh, King is actually a good character. Nah, but yeah, I think there's a possibility for this, but I'm more betting on Festival King for not just the fact that he's a festival. Also, if you look at this Elaine, right? She has a holy relic that, you know, increases damage if the enemy has shock on them. I think that's what she does. And, you know, if I was to, you know, think of this character becoming an LR, the first thing I would think is they would change it so when he attacks, he applies all DOT debuffs, right? Including shock. Which doesn't he... No, he doesn't do it. I'm trying to remember. Does his relic apply shock? I'm gonna have to look. I don't, bro. It's been so long since I've used this Festival King. I do not remember if that's what his relic does. If Great Cross Little Base works, okay, it's not working. Well, no, he doesn't apply shock. He applies bleed. Yeah, you know. Looking at it, I would say they could easily just make him apply shock as well when attacking. They didn't change Green Escanor's relic when making him an LR, so I'd assume this relic would stay the same. And, I mean, I'm not going to make any judgments of a character that, you know, could potentially become an LR, but isn't one currently, right? That would not be fair. But when you look at the current meta, the most meta unit in the game is the Demon King, which cleanses, and Purgatory Melee, which cleanses. So DOT, not sounding like the best thing ever, but again, I can't really know until he actually becomes an LR, if it even is him, right? I'm just speculating based on the fact that Elaine is the next unit coming up, and, you know, they could just not even drop an LR with Elaine. They could just say, you know what? We're gonna let you guys accumulate 200 LR coins, even though you can go over. I already have 100. And look, I don't know if the bundles are still up. I didn't buy the LR coin bundle. I'm just, you know, waiting. I don't think they are. I didn't even buy the AOT. I bought no bundles. I haven't bought bundles in months. The only thing I buy is the monthly and stuff, yeah. I haven't bought the Hawk it's not here. Well, like, actually, I haven't bought much in months because there's nothing to buy. There's no content in the game. Either way, yeah. I hope you guys are excited. As excited as I was for Matrona. I'm definitely going to go a whole rotation on this Elaine. Get her 1-6 and make the best showcase you ever see. Could they also make Fat King LR? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just think it's a shame, you know. I'm gonna throw a conspiracy right here to end this video, right? And you tell me if you think I'm sounding like I know nothing or whatever. I think they, you know, this has been a while. They are short on staff, right? They clearly are. It's my conspiracy of the 3 devs, right? I think right now they are like really only releasing new named characters for festivals, Ragnarok, maybe other original, or collabs. Like, if you really look at the past characters we've got, the only new named characters were those, really. Like, we got a new freaking Matrona, bro. Matrona. Like, how can this be? And then we have all these festivals and these Ragnarok characters, but when you look at the characters from the series, we barely get new named characters. Got a repeat Excalibur Arthur. Like, we got, like, a repeat Goddess Liz. I don't know. It's just a lot of repeats and no new names, when a lot of characters need new names. Like, we got Tristan, but that was for our anniversary, right? Like, that, okay. A lot of characters need new names, you know? I'm telling you, if they are gonna release a fairy, they should just release a new Glocks. We haven't had a Glocks in like 3 years. Years! And gold armor Glocks would sell. Are they scared that gold armor Glocks would not be a successful banner? Are they stupid? Of course it would be a successful banner. I guess there are a lot of lolicons playing this game because it's Seven Deadly Sins. So sure, Elaine is probably going to be a successful banner for all those creeps. But like, hey, a lot of people like Glocks too, and he kind of looks like a child, so kind of like Elaine. But yeah, Gold Armor Glocks would be actually pretty cool. He looks cool. They could make him an actual good fairy character alongside the new festival. No, sorry, a new LR King. Whatever, man. Exciting.